always a question how useful is Tai Chi as a martial art, or how useful on a street fight, so to say, or a real fight. And it depends on many things. Like, you can be a great martial artist, but if some people really wants to kill you with some weapons or even with a simple knife, they're not always anything to do. So it's always the best thing to avoid this kind of situation, or if something happens, just run away. You don't have to be a hero, because anybody can have a knife or something, and if you practice anything in the dojo and you practice with your friends, but on the street there are no rules, so you may harm people or they may harm you, and neither is good. So the best is avoid it. But back to the question, if Tai Chi is useful on the street or in a fight, I would say on a higher perspective, maybe it's a bit esoteric, but it's my opinion, that if you practice Tai Chi, you develop harmony and you develop peace. And on one hand, you won't have the feeling to get to situation or get to places which are aggressive and confused and dirty energy. You so like to get connected with harmony or peace, because Tai Chi develops in you. On the other hand, Tai Chi is moving your chi flow will be harmonized. So if your chi is harmonized, the things won't grab you physically or emotionally or mentally too. So if your chi is flow, then negative emotions or negative people won't grab you that easily, physically or emotionally or mentally. Back to the subject of fighting situations. So if you want to learn a fighting system, I wouldn't advise you Tai Chi. So go to a Krav Maga or go to Wing Chun or some other stuff which are more efficient in a real fight. But some people say it's very good to combine such a harder style like Krav Maga or Wing Chun with a softer martial art like Tai Chi, because a fighting situation on the streets or a pub or whatever can be very, very various. If somebody is just pushing you and you get stiff because you're a hard fighter and you get aggressive, then you create aggression. But if you do Tai Chi and somebody is not punching you but just pushing you, you can be soft and you can treat the whole thing well. If you don't react hardness with to hardness or aggression to aggression, it may be not a peaceful situation, but it can be like a rounded thing. But it depends on the situation, so the better to not to get to such situations, okay? And in the Tai Chi world, there are some styles and there are some instructors or teachers who are more focusing on the martial things. Some are completely not. So if some old people started practicing Tai Chi, or some people are practicing to heal the Parkinson disease, for example, or help in this thing, of course they won't practice the martial aspect of it. But some schools are focusing on the martial aspect of Tai Chi. So it depends on the school, on the teacher, okay? So you have to choose that kind of school or master who fits your needs.